What's up, guys, and welcome. I am your bearded dynamo. Now, today is something a little bit different. Normally, I review games or I give you guys lists of games that I think are great in a top list. Now, today, I'm actually taking the same game on two separate platforms and showing you guys just what you can expect and the difference. Let's go ahead and get started now. And we're back again. I am your bearded dynamo, and today I am going to be taking Subnautica Below Zero on the Nintendo Switch and Subnautica Below Zero on the PlayStation 5, and I will be playing them side by side so that you guys can see just what you're missing, or another way of looking at it is the benefits of portability. Alright, guys, and without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start with Subnautica Below Zero. Again, playing side by side with the PlayStation 5. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, guys, and here we are starting our split screen play for Subnautica Below Zero. You'll notice already we've got more electrical lighting on the PS5 on the right. We've got more just regular lighting from the overhead lights, which doesn't take away from the left side for the Nintendo Switch. It just shows us that the PlayStation 5 has a little more power, a little more oomph. So we've got lights on the bay. The one that really got me was that meteor, that big meteor right there. It is unfortunately super pixelated on the Nintendo Switch and absolutely gorgeous on the PlayStation 5. But don't let that dissuade you. Don't let that take away. You're going to find subtle differences and subtle things just like that all throughout this video. I noticed the controls of the pod here have a little more definition to them. They look more real, more, I guess, plasteel. But the character is where I see most of my differences. We've got edges. Edges are very, very, very choppy, which, again, even docked, there is going to be some fairly obvious differences. The ground cover on the PlayStation 5 has way more rockiness, has more definition to it. It appears to have more motion when you're moving through it. The rocks are about the same with just some slight definition issues and some upgrades to that definition. Now, of course, you know, one of the biggest things, just like with Marvel's Spider-Man, when they brought it back over onto the PS5 in the Ultimate Edition of Miles Morales, Spider-Man had certain add-ons. You know, he had shadows, he had reflections, and the water seems to be less of a thing and more of a living entity on the PS5. It does appear that you've got shadowing, shadow from the sun above, down below. Now, of course, some of the plants, a lot of the animals, they don't really change a whole heck of a lot. You know, they look pretty similar and still look really good. Now, I did point out, make sure that I tried to point out that some of the things like the pod itself on the PS5 does appear to have a little more physical appearance, whereas the Switch actually made the door to your pod much shinier, which is kind of unusual. But, you know, nothing drastic, nothing over the top. Just wanted to point that out, thought it was a little unusual. And we'll jump back in here shortly. All right, and we are back. Now we have gone to one of the primary areas in this game, just to kind of show some subtle differences. Mainly, the biggest difference that I notice is with the color black. Now, the Nintendo Switch has a bit of a problem with the color black, and when you typically get dark grays, almost blacks. Now, I do notice that on the PS5 we do get some pretty solid dark notes, some very obvious black. Now, your oxygen plants look almost identical, which is fantastic. It is a beautiful thing when you can basically just jump in either way and you can play your game the exact same way, which is kind of a big one. And it's always sort of fun to see these differences played out. Now, of course, you know, when you're looking around, it does appear that on the PS5 you have a much higher distance that you can see before things become blurry or pixelated or just tough. Now, of course, it's always a little difficult because, you know, you're running on that short oxygen time frame. But, you know, I did the best I could while trying to give you guys the same-ish video while I was going. But, of course, you know, every time you play Subnautica, especially with Below Zero, everything can be slightly different each time around. So on the Switch and the PS5, I was only able to get pretty close, roughly the same area, the distance, depth, whatnot. So, yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this one, and thank you for tuning in. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest here. And welcome back, guys. Again, that was Subnautica Below Zero, split screen, Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation 5. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. I had a lot of fun making this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. And as always, if you are new to the channel, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you watch my videos regularly, feel free, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell icon. Make sure that you are in the first group that knows whenever a new video is posted here on Bearded Dynamo. But I do this for you guys. This is my passion, and I want to thank everybody who's tuned in. I want to thank everybody who's checked us out today. Also, don't forget TikTok at Bearded Dynamo, Instagram at Bearded Dynamo. I am working on the plethora of other social media outlets as well. But without saying thank you, I say thank you. Anybody who's tuned in, I really appreciate you guys. So, I am your Bearded Dynamo. Same beard time, same beard channel with the content you crave. Have a good one.